Tremendous effort by young Mr. Lombardo on that stirring rendition of the national anthem. All right, let's take a look at the lineups for the Titans. Eastern Florida State, they come in to tonight's game with a 22-6 record. You take a look at the lineups. Number 3, Brianna Lewis. Number 13, Mariah Batts. 21, Victoria Morales. 34 is Claire Beatty. And number 40, Alexandrine Abua Fueg. The Titans coached by MJ Baker. 22-6 overall record. And they'll be taking on the Miami-Dade Sharks, coached by the Hall of Famer Susan Summons, who has won 546 games in her 31 seasons as head coach of the Sharks. Again, Titans coached by MJ Baker. Done a nice job with Eastern Florida State. Two high-scoring teams. This ought to be a up-and-down contest. Give you the lineups. Number 1, Gannett Chisholm. Number 2, Deidre Harris. Number 3, Michelle Wright. Number 11, Shea Real Whitsitt. And number 20, Jaleesa Presswood. So Eastern Florida, Miami-Dade, set for quarterfinal number 3 on the women's side. If you're just joining us, Florida Southwestern with an impressive job in holding off a very game Santa Fe squad. Excellent opener, 79-75. Really, really well played game. Game number 2 was the Gulf Coast show as they routed Broward. It was over in the first quarter. Commodores were up by 17 after the first 10 minutes. You take a look at the tail of the tape. You can see both teams scoring pretty high. Miami-Dade 80.2 points a game. Their shooting percentage similar, and you can see rebounds, Miami-Dade 46.3. But Coach Summons has her team back in to the tournament. Should be a good one. The winner of this game is going to play against either Tallahassee or Daytona State. That will take place tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 Central. We'll also give you the entire tournament schedule over the course of the next 4 hours of NJCAA Region 8 women's basketball. Remember, 2 men's games, 2 women's tomorrow. Championship games Saturday, getting at 5:30. Sharks win the tap. Here's Real Whitsitt, throws it up, no Ball up in the air, rebound by Morales for the Titans. Lewis, outlet pass, and unable to save it. First turnover of the ball game. So the Titans with 3 players averaging in double figures, as do the Sharks. Chisholm at 20.2 points a game. Clark 18.9, and Real Whitsitt at 16.6. And Chisholm scores her first points of the game, and the Sharks lead 2-0. Expecting an up and down battle. Of course, I say that and might be 52-50. You never know. And the ball taken away by Harris as Batty got inside to the floor, and the Sharks recovered, and they'll come back. Crestwood gets it over to Chisholm. Chisholm guarded by Beatty. Inside, ball tapped around by several players. Recovered by Morales. She gives to Lewis. Titans hurry it up the court. Beatty inside. Boy gets it inside. Nice pass, and the layup is good by Beatty. And I apologize, 13 is Bats. Bats and Beatty. So we'll get those straightened out, and we're tied at 2. And ball tap picked up by Real Whitsitt, and a travel against the Sharks at the 8:37 mark. Quarter number 1. Give you a preview to tomorrow, 1 o'clock. You need to be here. Florida Southwestern men versus Northwest Florida State. And then a big matchup as well in the next semifinal, Chipola and St. Pete, 3 o'clock Eastern time. Here's Beatty, guarded by Presswood. Beatty drives, gets in, fake, shot from inside the foul line is off, tapped up in the air. Beatty with the rebound for Eastern. And they will set something up. Baker did a good job at Broward College before coming to Eastern. And shot is off, tapped up in the air. And the rebound pulled down by Harris for the Sharks. Sharks have had some trouble in the opening round of the state tournament here and there, but they're pretty consistent under Coach Summons in making it. Obviously, you win 546 games. It's pretty darn good. Foul's going to be whistled against Morales. And Harris will go to the line. Interesting, CF Athletic Director Bob Zielinski was the AD at Miami-Dade when Coach Summons was the coach there. 31 seasons, Hall of Famer. Her and Rooney Scoville both over 500 wins. Scoville, according to the tournament program, earned her 548th win today. Summons sits at 546. Could be 1,000 some odd, over 1,100 wins, as the block shot by Harris out of bounds, and the Titans will get the ball back. Spiegel, number 24, will come in for Eastern. Three-pointer on the way by Batts is off. It's tipped up in the air and grabbed by Real Whitsitt for the Sharks. Three-pointer up and good for Michelle Wright. And the Sharks lead 7-2. Titans run back the other way, and it's in. So Fegway scores, and it's 7-4. And a timeout. We'll take a break. Sharks by 3. Great stat put up there by our production manager, David. 2002 since Eastern Florida last won a tournament game. I'm sure he'll have Miami-Dade's facts and figures here soon as well, and we'll get that to you and go from there. I know the Sharks have won some since then. The shot was blocked out of bounds. It stays with Miami-Dade. Remember the men's team a few years ago, Run MDC. According to the stats I read, their men's team averaged over 100 points per game. Women's team averaging 80 points, so getting after it, getting up and down for sure. Real Whitsitt blocked. And a foul. Going to be whistled against Spiegel. 6:43 to go. Opening quarter. Free throw on the way is going to rattle off by Real Whitsitt. She hit 60% of her free throws, 1 of 2 that trip. And it's 8-4 as Lewis brings it across. Good move inside to get the layup by Claire Beatty. She's got 4 points. She averages 6.6 per game, so already halfway to her average, over halfway. High arcing shot is off. Sharks unable to control the miss by Presswood, and out of bounds goes over to Eastern. Lewis will bring it into the front court. Titans down 2, 6:10 mark. Opening quarter. Quarterfinal number 3. Wow. Lewis, nice dribbling expedition, but the Titans wind up traveling ball over to the Sharks. Tell you what, if you are free tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern in Ocala, that Northwest Florida State, Eastern Florida State, St. Pete Chipola doubleheader is must-see basketball on the men's side. Definitely check that out. Three-pointer by Presswood. She makes that look easy. She hits 23% during the season, but that looked like somebody that shoots in the 50s. And answering back the other way is Spiegel for 3. She hits 48%. 2 per game. So anything you can do, I can do better, basically, at this point. Right, gets it over. Pass over to Harris. Harris shot, no good. Tap, rebound by Lewis. Titans come in a hurry. Well, she gets in and penetrates quickly. Nice pass over to to Batts, who buries the 3. Mariah Batts with the 3. And Eastern takes the lead, 12-11. Almost lost it, they handle it. Three-pointer on the way, nope, tapped, grabbed. Real Whitsitt to the floor, picks it up. Presswood throws it into the backcourt, your turnover. So Worley, number 2, will check in. Beatty will inbound. 34 Beatty. Gets it to Lewis. Lewis doing a nice job creating. Here's Beatty. So Chisholm called for her first foul. Free throw is short. Titans make 73% as a team. Young lady at the line right now makes 68%. Missed them both on that trip. Rebound by Real Whitsitt for the Sharks. Here's Harper. Harper gets in the gap. Wild shot. Almost found the bottom of the basket. And Dade back, it tipped. And the Sharks recover. All the way. And Chisholm draws the foul. And she'll go to the line. A lot of action so far. First on Worley. Third infraction whistled against the Titans. Chisholm's got 5 points. She's 3 of 3 at the line. We're tied at 12. Harris checks out. Number 0, Samantha Douglas, is in for the Sharks. Chisholm with 6. 13-12. Miami-Dade regains the lead. Pressure, that's got to be 5, and it is. Good defense by Michelle Wright. We're going to have a timeout by someone as Michael Jackson plays, and we'll be right back. All righty, 13-12, opening quarter. Inside, there's Claire Beatty with 6 points already. She averages 6.6 on the season. She puts the Titans back on top. The 3:43 mark. And the Sharks throw it away. So here's Lewis. Dade. Begway with 4 now. Titans open up a 3-point lead. Begway and Batty with 10 of their team's points so far. Shea Harper. Wow. That was from Key West, that was so far. It almost went down. She had to look pretty confident pulling the trigger on it, did Chisholm. She gets in, much closer, missed it. Rebound, Real Whitsitt, and it's taken away by Bats. Eastern comes back. Batty, nobody touched, comes on her. Three-pointer in the corner is off. Begway puts it up and draws the foul. This has the feel it's going to be a high-scoring game, and it's going to be one team's going to get the momentum with a big run, then the other's going to come back. Has one of those games feels where no lead is safe early on. That's 5 consecutive points now by Eastern Florida. 2:43 to go, opening quarter. Begway with 5 points. Make that 6. All tipped around, and it's picked up by Bats. Lewis in the corner. Oh, and a traveling call against the Titans. So 6-0 run, though, for Eastern. Got the momentum. Real Witsit gets in, finds an open Shea Harper for three. Shea Harper buries the third three of the game for the Sharks. They make 6.5 on average, shoot 6 of 17 per game. Dade, foul line jumper, no. Rebound by Harris for Miami-Dade. They'll come back. Under 2 minutes to go. Opening quarter, excuse me. Freudian slip. Driving is Harper. She finds Witsit, and she misses it inside. Rebound by Harris. No, she gets another miss and puts it up and in. Deidre Harris with her first basket of the game. She averages 9.5 rebounds. One of the state's top rebounders. Fegway foul. It's 5 consecutive, by the way, for Miami-Dade. What's it calling for her first foul? 3 fouls apiece. Fegway's free throws good. She averages 16.1. She makes just under 70% of her free throws, makes 56% of her shots. The sophomore standout. Here's the 2 on that trip. She's got 8 points. Made all 4 of her free throws. All 4 of the free throws that have been attempted by the Titans. And it's 20-18 in favor of Eastern. Breaks a run of 5 straight points by Miami-Dade. Chisholm picked up by Lewis. Chisholm in the corner. Gets it to Real Witsit. They swing it to the top. Daniels, number 5, is just checked in. Gets the screen. Foul line jumper. No. Clink. Rebound pulled down by Real Witsit. And in. Here's Batts, loads up the 3, yes. Second 3 of the quarter by Mariah Batts. She's got 6 points. Titans have made 3 from beyond the arc, and they hold a 3-point lead. Getting in and laying it up is Chisholm. She's tied Fegway for the leading scorer honors in the game. About a 12-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. In the corner for 3, and good by Anderson. 4th 3 of the quarter for the Titans. They're up 4. Third different player to make one. Real Witsit, kind of. Is that going to go in? Almost. Play a game of horse and call it and have it go off the top and rattle home like that. So Witsit makes 60% from the floor. From the foul line. Averages 16.6 points per game. 50% from the floor. And averages 14.2 rebounds per game. Easily the state leader. She's got 5 points. A little bit of pressure. Titans got to go in the corner. Batts throws it over her head. They don't get a shot off. Good defense by the Sharks. Good first quarter. Eastern Florida looking for its first tournament win since 2002. Leads by a basket after 1. 24 after a quarter. Titans by a basket over Miami-Dade. Inside, Dade, shot is off, taps at it, tips it to Lewis. Lewis, they swing it around in the corner. Anderson for three, missed it. Ball loose on the floor, and it's going to be grabbed. It's a scrum, and finally they intervene. And it will be Shark ball. There's our buddy Johnny on the spot right there to clean up the floor. He's moving a little slower than he did earlier today. That's what happens. This is our, number over 2 days, 15 of basketball. But he was like sprinting over there last night. Nice move. Daniels with it. Harper driving in, gets in, throws up a shot, rattles off, and it's grabbed by Worley. And a foul on the Sharks. Leon Harper. I'll tell you what, you throw anything up there. Whitsitt showing 14 rebounds a game statistically. Got a chance to get that and put it back up again. So there's not really anything, really not a bad shot. When you got somebody who can go out in there and rebound the ball like that. Knocks that one back. There's Lewis. Lewis. Three-pointer lined up by Morales is good. 5 threes in the game for the Titans. 4 different players have made one. And they lead by 5. And it's good. By Daniels, 29-26. Sharks pulled away within 3. Intercepted by Whitsitt. This should be an easy 2. It is. Whitsitt was 7, and the Sharks pulled it within 1. Fegway will come back in. Anderson checks out. Fegway catches, gets the ball, intercepted by Whitsitt. Whitsitt's going to take it all the way. Look at that. Wow. Unable to get a lot of contact, but trailing and laying it in is McMichael, China McMichael. And the Sharks on a 6-0 run, back in front at the 7:50 mark of the second quarter. Lewis throws it up, no good. Rebound by Daniels, wide open and ahead of the pack is Chisholm. That's 8 straight for the Sharks. Chisholm with 10 points in the game. Three-pointer by Worley. Boom. That's the 6th 3 of the half for Eastern. As Eastern makes 7 per game. Wow. That looked like it hit the wire up there. Should have been a dead ball. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. That one shot was from Key West. It was so far away. Lewis, Fegway. Puts it up. Yes. 10 for Fegway. Titans by 2. Three-pointer line up is short by McMichael. Whitsitt runs it down. She'll fire the 3. Short. Rebound pulled up and missed. Chisholm shot blocked by, Presswood shot blocked by Fegway, out of bounds. Good job on defense by Morales to get out there and contest that 3. And then inside Fegway with the block. But after it all said and done, Sharks ball. McMichael will trigger it in. Daniels driving in. Stripped of the ball by Lewis. Lewis is a magician on the floor. Wow. Oh, that would have been nice if that would have connected. Great, exciting point guard for the Titans. Back the other way, Chisholm. She's cut off by Worley. Whitsitt. She'll drive against Fegway. Puts the body into her. Shoot. Set off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled up by Harris. Harris, no. McMichael with the offensive rebound. Threw it right to Batts. Batts going to come back the other way. She spins. Contact. Falling away. Knocks it in. Batts with 8. Titans by 4. 5:43 left. First half. Those teams taking a little rest. They've been going at it pretty hard. Traveling going to be whistled against Chisholm. So Batts with the ball. She's scored 8, couple threes. Fegway inside against Harris. She's cut off, looking for someone. The ball's knocked loose, out of bounds, and must have went off Fegway because the official points the direction of the Sharks with 5:12 to go before halftime. Remember, up next, 8 o'clock, Tallahassee, who had to win 4 straight tough games, including the last one against Northwest Florida State to get here. Three-pointer is put in by Chisholm. She's got 13. Wow, look at Lewis. Lewis just outruns the rest of the players and lays it in. Titans back to a 3-point lead. Long three is good by Daniels. Tied at 38, 4:41 and counting. First half. Good job by Harris to step in front of that one. She batted it to Presswood. Presswood tries to find a Harper in the corner. Good job by Worley to catch back up. Here's Chisholm. She'll shoot it from there. She has no fear against Batts. She fires a long 2. It ricochets off. Fegway with the rebound. Hands to Harris. Excuse me, Lewis. And Lewis brings it into the front court. Lewis averages 12.6 points per game as well. That's being a tremendous point guard. Fegway with 12. 40-38. Titans on top. Three-pointer up. And doesn't get any. Wow, Harris got the rebound. Just out-muscled the Titan defender, and we're tied again. Fegway in transition. Great job by Lewis to get the ball to her. Fegway with 14. We've got an up-and-down game so far. Exciting for fans. Long three is up. Nope. Attempted to bank it in. Rebound pulled down by Batts. Batts. They don't cut her off. Fegway in transition. Unable to finish. Gets her own miss. She goes back up and puts it in. Fegway with 16. Already has 8 in the second quarter. 8 in the first quarter. Timeout. Sharks. We'll take 1-2. 44-40. You can see Sharks 0-2 since 2010. Before that, they made quite a few trips to state. Here's Harper, cut off by Batts, throws it up, no. And rebounded by Dade. In the corner, Batts for three, it's short. Rebound by Whitsitt, taken away and recovered by Harris. They converge on her, she gets rid of it to Daniels. And after all that, they'll bring it right across. So 4-point lead for Eastern. Lewis brings it in. Batts. Lewis, jumper, no good. A rebound grab by Beatty. Lewis in the corner. Batts steps back, three-pointer on the way. Wow. Mariah Batts with 11. That's her third three of the game. They've already equaled what they hit in a full game, three-point-wise. Long three, rims out. You know, Chisholm's going to hit one of those before the game's out. She's got a lot of confidence when she fires the shot. But the Titans are up by 7 now. The foul is on Douglas. Ball almost stolen. Beatty. Somehow she got free. Lewis, wow. Batts for three. Whitsitt came out. Doesn't matter because Mariah Batts hits her fourth three of the half. She's got 14. 10-point lead just like that. Whitsitt misses. Rebound pulled down by Morales. In transition, the Sharks are going to come up with the ball. Trailing by 10. And they turn the ball over. Under a minute to go. Lewis directing traffic. That's inside. Fegway. Lewis, 8 on the shot clock. Gets in, throws it back, recovered by Morales. Batts from long range. Wow, she is on fire. From downtown Melbourne, that one was her fifth three of the half. 17 for Mariah Batts, 5 threes. Oh, she should have taken it again. Probably would have gone in. Doesn't matter because right there, Lewis, that's 55 and a half. Let's see where that ranks all time. Egway fouls Presswood. First foul on Fegway, but just like that, blink of an eye, it's a 15-point lead. Most points in a half, 63. And that actually took place in Ocala. FSCJ against Indian River. That was the game where the Blue Wave scored 124 points. And then probably ran themselves to a loss the following night because they wore out the final 10 minutes against Chipola and Evelyn Akator. 0 for 2. Fegway with the rebound. And the Titans are going to be up by 15 as they try to win their first tournament game since 2002. 17 for Mariah Batts on 5 threes. The Titans in the opening half make 9 from beyond the arc. Fegway with 16. We're going to take a break. 55-40 Eastern. at halftime. stats you can see on the board. 64% from three-point range, 63% overall shooting for Eastern Florida. And they stretched that lead quickly as the half wound down. Begway missed it. And on the floor, and a foul. All right, we'll give you some more statistics. Eastern, 21 of 33 overall, 63.6%, 64.3% from three-point shooting on 9 of 14 attempts, 4 of 6 free throws. They actually out-rebound Miami-Dade 20-19, assisted on 17 of 21 field goals as Whitsitt with 9. After that, 8 assists in the first half for Lewis for Eastern. Begway. She's got 18. Bats had 17 in the first half, 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. Leading scorer Chisholm with 15 now. We might have a 100 to 100 some odd game. It'd be quite interesting. I have to double check and see when the last time a women's game at state, if that's ever happened. We won't look it up right now. We'll make you think about it. We'll take a look if situation warrants. 13-point lead. And Lewis to the line. Second on Real Whitsitt. 4 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds, and she played every minute of the first half. Lewis, good. Harris had 7 rebounds. Real Whitsitt had 6 for Miami-Dade, along with 4 steals. Miami-Dade scored 17 points off turnovers. That's where the bulk of their offense came from. 1 of 2 for Lewis. 14-point lead. Remember next, Tallahassee versus Daytona. 8 o'clock Eastern time. Chisholm takes it in. She's got 17. Miami-Dade was 5 of 14 from three-point range. Chisholm had 4 assists as well. Involved in just about everything they did. Versus the three-point play. She's got 18 now. Down to an 11-point lead. Here's Lewis. Goes in, challenge, tap by Figway. Puts it up off the window and good. She's got 20. 7 rebounds unofficially now. Loose ball, foul on the pass. Will be on Dade. For her first. Harris back in. 4.7 rebounds in the first half. Titans outscored the Sharks 29-16 in the second quarter. Harris missed it, tipped around, gets her own miss, off the window and good. Harris makes it 60-49. Sharks pulled within 11. Here's Batts. See if she's cooled off after that first half. Blocked by Real Whitsitt, outlet ahead. Chisholm, Lewis gives chase. Chisholm puts it in, and Lewis is going to catch her for the foul. Chisholm rims it in. Two for 2 on that trip. 20 points for Chisholm. Begway. Lewis. Gets in. Layup is good. Brianna Lewis was 7. And it's back to an 11-point lead. Inside. Harris gets free. Shot is off, tipped around, rebound, loose. Begway hands back. Harris. Here's Bat. She goes to the floor, and she's out of bounds. So the Sharks have got a 15-point deficit down to 9 as they try to work their way back into this one. Chisholm missed. Real Whitsitt back. Three-pointer. Chisholm will fire. Nope. Rebound Fegway for the Titans. Lewis cut off. Wide open is Morales for three. Rims out. Tipped around. Grabbed by Harris. She tries to throw it, and they say Batty got her on the arm for the foul. .6:26 to go, third quarter. First appearance of Salmair, number 23. Daniels will bring it across, picked up by Batts. Chisholm driving, gets it up, rolls off, tipped out of bounds, recovered by the Titans. And they will bring it back across. Leading by 9, Batts in a corner. Worley 4-3, yes. Second three for Worley of the ball game. 12-point advantage. Three-pointer is off. A rebound tapped around, and it's grabbed by the Titans. They will hurry it back. Lewis. Three-pointer on the way by Batts. She's still not missing. Wow. 6 for 8 in the game for Mariah Batts from beyond the arc. She's got 20 points. And just like that, it's back to 15. Inside Harris. Wow. She muscled that one up. Deidre Harris with 6 of her 10 points in the third quarter. Batts. She'll run it down. She might make it from right there. I wouldn't let her out of my sight the way she's shooting. She takes her defender off the dribble and goes in. Batts with 22. Making it, this is her game right now. It's back to 15. Three-pointer is up and off. And put up and in by Daniels. 70-57. And a foul. Going to be whistled against Real Whitsitt. So 4:18 to go. Remember, Eastern trying to win its first tournament game since 2002. That was when they were Brevard Community College. Wow. Look at that spin move. Lewis unable to make it. But, wow, what a show. Rebound grab by Harris. 70-57. Chisholm calling for a screen. Runs up. Ooh, get Lewis. Two shots on that one. That's interesting. I don't know. Maybe the block caused her from getting into the motion. I don't know. .21 for Chisholm, 8 in the third quarter. It's down to 12. Miami-Dade really can't get it. Hasn't been able to really whittle it down below 9. It was 15 at halftime. Every time that Miami-Dade appears like it's going to get something going, somebody buries a 3. 1 for 2. Wits it. Puts it up. Nope. Harris. Nope. They're getting a lot of attempts, but just not getting anything to fall. The 3-pointer on the way is good by Spiegel. That is the 12th 3 of the game. 3-pointer, it's everything and falls through for Daniels. Back still at 12. 3-pointer on the way. Morales is short. She goes after her own miss, and she gets it. Lewis. Lewis is a magician with the basketball. Had 8 assists in the first half. They'll give her the shot, and she knocks it down. She averages over 12 per game. And she's scored 9 so far. Coach Summons almost catches the pass. Turnover by the Sharks. Miami-Dade's going to have to make some stops. They really just got to get something going defensively. And guard that three-point line because Eastern has multiple players who can make one. Ball on the floor stolen away by Chisholm. Played an excellent ball game. She'll fire from anywhere. Real Witsit gets in against Fuege. Harris, yes. Deidre Harris with 12, 8 in the third quarter. It's a 12-point lead. 2:10 to go, third quarter. Spiegel for 3. Nope. Rebounded by Daniels. Sharks push. All the way. Daniels, nope. Tapped up. Rebound Morales for Eastern. Lewis gets in. Nice stutter step move. Finds Spiegel. What a play. She buries it. That's her third 3 of the game, and it's back to 15. Wow. Glad to see she make that, just so credit Lewis an assist on that play. Obviously well over 10 in this ball game. And the turnover on the following the 3. See what the record for most 3s in a women's tournament game is. Lewis puts that one in. 2, but it's effective. That's 7 in the quarter for Lewis, 11 in the ball game. Harris, ooh, she's knocked to the floor. Most 3-pointers in a game by a team, 14. 2008, Gulf Coast versus Hillsborough. At this time, Eastern's hit 13. They have tied the 2003 Gulf Coast team for second most. That was against Indian River back in 2003, but 14 is the record, Gulf Coast versus Hillsborough. Most 3s in a women's game. And we still got a quarter to go. Do not have the percentage in front of me. Harris puts in her 9th point of the quarter. Check out this, most points in a women's game. Deborah Thompson, 53. Pensacola versus Central Florida in 1978. Amazing. 2 for 2 on that trip for Harris. She's got 10 in the quarter, 14 for the game. And Fegway and the individual record for threes is 9 in a game, if you're wondering. Set by Williams of Gulf Coast back in 1998 against Santa Fe College. Lewis missed it. Rebound Chisholm. 15-point lead still for Eastern. Chisholm thought about it. There's no problem firing it up from out there. Harris lays it in. 12 in the quarter, 16 for the game for Harris. It's 13-point lead. Lewis back the other way, throws it up, intercepted. And out ahead. And in for Daniels. Daniels with 10 off the bench, 80-69. For the tying three, nope, that would have tied the all-time single-game mark. They miss, and it'll be an 11-point lead going to the final quarter for Eastern Florida. They lead Miami-Dade by 11. Set for the fourth quarter. Eastern Florida leads by 11. They're up 15 at halftime. Remember, 1 3-pointer away from tying the all-time single-game tournament record set in 2008 for Eastern. 3-pointer is good, but more importantly, as Harper buries the three, more importantly, though, the Titans trying to win their first tournament game since 2002. When they were known as Brevard Community College. Fegway, yep. She's got 22, 82-72. She's tied with Batts for team high honors so far. It's been the Chisholm and Harris show. Inside, Whitsitt puts it up and draws the foul. 21 for Chisholm, 16 for Harris, 10 for Daniels. Now Real Whitsitt with 9 points to the free throw line. 9:11 to go. One for two on that trip. Now Whitsitt is the fourth Miami-Dade player to score in double figures. Beatty. Morales. It's down to 9. Sharks trying to battle back. It's the screen. Lewis. Wow. Nope. She is so fast, though. Exciting player. Uh-oh, they throw it right to Batts. In the corner. Lewis thought about it. She'll go inside to Fegway. Gets in the paint. Gets it to Morales. Morales, top of the key. Bats for three. That's the 14th three of the game for Eastern. That ties the all-time tournament record set by Gulf Coast for most makes in the game. That's the 7th three for Bats. She has 25. She's 2 away from tying the single game mark by an individual. Here comes Lewis. Lewis takes it to the hole and a foul. But Eastern has made the all-time tournament record book with that three. 14th three of the game. We don't have the official statistics on the percentage. So 14-3. So they are in the book, and Bats with 7 individually. Been a lot of players at 7. Only 2 have made 8. Janae Stokes and Adams. Janae Stokes from Gulf Coast in 08. Adams, Mitra Adams from Florida Community College at Jacksonville, FSCJ back in 88. And then 9, Conda Williams, Gulf Coast versus Santa Fe in 1998 as Lewis hits 1 of 2. She's got 8 in the half, 12 for the game, 86-73. Now Whitsitt. Block by Egway. Here comes Lewis and draws the foul. First on Daniels. Lewis back to the line. She's 2 of 4 in the ball game. Nine and a half for Lewis, 13 for the game. Double-double, points and assists. 2 of 2 on that trip. Presswood will come in. Daniels out, 88-73. Ball tipped around. Sharks recover. Real Whitsitt blocked. Loose ball out of bounds. It will be Eastern ball. Dade, nope. Ball picked up. Presswood in a hurry. 1 against 2. There's somebody on the wing, though, catching up. Ball picked up, blocked again, and a clothesline almost, and a technical foul on Dade. Excuse me type technical foul. So Beatty will be disqualified. That's 4 and 5. She's going to foul out with 6 points. She had 5 rebounds and 5 assists in the opening half. So let's see if the Sharks can maybe get some momentum and get back into this one. Every time they make a run, something happens, and it's usually a 3-point shot. 14 of those to be exact. Tied the all-time single-game tournament record. Not going to get it done that way. Harper's second free throw is on the way, and 1 of 2 on that trip. Harper now with 7 points. Remember, up next, 8 o'clock, Tallahassee Community College will take on Daytona State. McMichael puts that one in. 88-75. Michael pulls the Sharks to within 12. 7.5 remaining in regulation. We expected an up and down game. Here's Batts. She drives, she throws it up and in, and Batts scores again. Mariah Batts, 27 points, 10 in the second half. That's the first on Presswood, but 90-76 in favor of the Titans. And the last time a team went over 100 points in the Region 8 tournament was the FSCJ 124-point destruction of Indian River back in 2014. And a foul. Harris will go to the line. So Douglas to the line. 7 minutes, 11 seconds to play. One for two on that trip. 14-point lead. Lewis gets free, gets in, cut off. Worley, Morales, Lewis. There's 7 left in the game. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Morales, double dribble. Ball goes over to the Sharks. Six minutes, 48 seconds remaining. Three-pointer on the way is off by McMichael. It's tapped and Figway gets the rebound. And Real Whitsitt called for the foul. She's got 4. Remember, 8 o'clock, Tallahassee versus Daytona. Daytona, the Mid-Florida Conference champs. Tallahassee's been in must-win situations the last 4 games. And they knocked off Northwest Florida State to get here. And they steal the ball. Here comes Chisholm. Chisholm, she runs in, she throws it off the window and good. Chisholm with 23 points. Lewis. Here's Batts. Ooh, that would have broke the record, and she finally missed one. She's 7 out of 10 in the ball game. Third on Lewis. 6:05. Sharks scoring with the clock stopped. That's big. They're trying to battle back into this one. If they're going to run out of time or not, but they are doing their best to get back into it. 24 for Chisholm. Titans want a timeout. They will. They lead by 11, 6:05 left. We'll be back. All right. 11-point lead. And Chisholm will shoot the second free throw. It's down to 10, under 6 to go. Lewis gets hit and puts it in. Wow. What a shot by Lewis. 16 for Lewis, second on Daniels. Now 14 threes, but most of those were set up by Lewis. She has played a tremendous game. Yeah, Whitsitt will come in. Last time a team went over 100 points in the tournament. 2 for 2 there. And timeout, whistled for. Do they get it? Nope. There's Batts. Is this going to break the record for most threes in a game by a team? It does. That's the 15th three. Batts has 31 points. That's her 8th three. She's now tied with 2 other players for the second most threes in a game. 15 threes now by Eastern. Wow. Batts has made 8. She's 8 for 11. 31 points. Needs 1 more to tie, 2 more to break the individual record. When they still got 5 minutes to go. Fegway. She's got 24 points. That's 15 threes as a team. Mariah Batts with 8 makes 31 points. Wow. 99-81. Will they go over 100? I'll say that pretty good odds they do. That shot is off. Rebound by Fegway. Here comes Lewis. There's Batts. They get her the ball for the tie for the individual record. No. And rebound pulled down by the Sharks. So she's 8 out of 12. 1 more and she ties the all-time record, which was set in 98 by Williams of Gulf Coast. The three-pointer is up. No good. Here come the Titans. Lewis. Batts is open. Here it goes. To tie the all-time tournament record. Yes. The Mariah Batts with 34 points, her 9th three. She has tied the all-time individual tournament record for most threes in a game. That's the 16th three as a team. They've obliterated the record of 14, set back in 08 by Gulf Coast. Give her 1 more so she can break it. That would be something. Fegway with 26. 104-81. This is the first time since 04 that a team scored over 100 points on the women's side in a game. Again, FSCJ did that against Indian River. That's the all-time high for points in a women's game. And a long three there by Chisholm. She's got 27. Timeout, 104-84. But congratulations to Eastern Florida with 16 threes. That's the new all-time single-game tournament record. And Mariah Batts, who has 34 points on 9 of 13 three-point shooting, has tied the all-time single-game individual mark. Will she get her 10th? We'll find out. Her out. I guess they're not watching our broadcasts. So the Titans lead by 20, but 9 threes. So she's tied the all-time tournament record. Every 3 the team makes just adds to that all-time team mark. Worley, that one's off. Worley gets it back, steps back. Lewis. Here's Worley. She gets in and good. Worley with 8 off the bench. 106-84. The 3-pointer on the way is off. And the rebound pulled down by Real Whitsitt. Contact. Ooh. Lewis went down. Let's hope she's okay. She does. As well as Real Whitsitt. Both of them are fine. Under 2.5. Here's Lewis. Floater in the lane. Nope. Tipped. And it's grabbed by the Sharks. Daniels. She has Chisholm. She passes it up for the easy layup for Harper. Harper with 9. So they will take out Lewis. She deserves a big hand. They've made 16 threes as a team. New single game record. Be interesting to see at the end of the game officially her assist total. I'm going to go out on a limb and say 15. She had 8 in the first half. Let's say 15. She took a few more shots this half, so assist total may be a little lower. Be interesting to see the percentage of baskets that they assisted on. That's always a telling of ball movement. Ball knocked loose, picked up. Titans. That's not going to get it done. One of the few things that didn't go right for them offensively. Oh, been that kind of day for Miami-Dade. Eastern Florida is going to win its first tournament game since 2002. Congratulations to Coach M.J. Baker and her team. The 3-pointer on the way is short. So a record-breaking evening for Eastern. 16 3-pointers made. The new all-time single-game tournament record. 9 threes by Mariah Batts. That ties the all-time individual mark for a tournament game. And they missed that one. Could have added to the total. Remember the previous record, 14 made threes by Gulf Coast versus Hillsborough. And most threes in a game. That first, Williams hit 9 for Gulf Coast back in '98 versus Santa Fe. A Hall of Fame member for the FCSAA Region 8 women's basketball. Chisholm drives. She scored 29. .3 seconds to go. So Eastern Florida is going to play tomorrow night at 6 against the winner between Tallahassee and Daytona. 30 for Chisholm. Come up short. Miami-Dade just had no answer for the great ball handling of Lewis and the shooting of Batson Company. Nine threes by Batts, 16 overall by the Titans. Shot is short. Ball picked up. Another one up in the air and in. Basket scored by Price. It's 108-89. Chisholm for 3. Nope. Rebound Harris. She puts it up. Nope. Rebound Price. Shot clock is off. And that's going to do it. They say no shot. So it's going to be 16 threes is the total for the Titans. And they win. Going away. 108-89. First time a team scored over 100 since 14. First win in the tournament since 02 for the Titans. State tournament single game record of 16 made threes. And the individual record tied of 9 by Mariah Batts. Congratulations. Batts with 34. Begway 26. Lewis 16. Chisholm scores 30 for Miami-Dade in the loss. Harris also with 16. Congratulations to Eastern Florida State. We thank you for watching, and we'll be back with the final game of the evening, Tallahassee and Daytona, roughly at 8 o'clock.